Hi Kitsap County, it's Stephanie Dupuis with Dupuis team at Keller Williams, West Sound, and Silverdale with this week's Kitsap County Pocket Stats and a weekly tip for you. This week we're going to talk to you today about sellers. This is a selling tip for listings. All right, first weekly pocket stats. Listings are down a little bit overall, and you see it in all of our numbers. This is going to be a really quick pocket stats overview. Our consecutive Ds on market are up a little bit. This is a fluke. The stats were thrown off because we had a luxury listing that was on market for quite a while, and it bumped the days on market up. So kind of just ignore that, like boom, it's gone. However, this is what I would pay attention to is our current inventory week after week, last few weeks has been going down. We're back down in the mid 400s. So we had 454 homes on market in Kitsap County this month. We're at very low levels of inventory, and if we go into the winter with low inventory tends to get lower as we head into December. So this could cause home prices to stabilize and increase more throughout the winter, which we have seen the last few winters, making the buyers market continue to be difficult for them. So that's your housing stats. So here's this week's seller tip, and I'll tell you, this is fun, not fun. So we obviously work with quite a few sellers, and this is what we're seeing, and we're gonna kind of frame something for you as a seller. This has to do with preparing your home to list. So if you're a seller preparing your home to list right now, you probably have all heard the cliche that you need to declutter, or you need to maybe, put on a fresh coat of paint, have some curb appeal, and all those are great ideas and true. Here's something that sellers have said repeatedly or asked, and it's a great question they ask. Well, can I just offer a carpet allowance? And, the buyers can, what was that phrase, Kelsey? Can't they imagine
it?
Can't they just imagine it? Or the other one is, then they can pick the paint color or the carpet that they want. Well, here's the thing. One more. Another one we see a lot is people, they just have so much stuff. Remember a few episodes back we said stop buying, fill in the blank. Do you remember that? This is a pop quiz. Stop buying. You can put it in the comment section what the answer to this pop quiz is. Just remember this. Stop buying, right? Well, they bought so much that they have rooms full of, right? And so they have a hard time when they're selling, getting rid of at their house, all that crap, all the junk. And so they put it in boxes, and we're like, put it in storage, put it in boxes, put it in storage, give it away, sell it, but get rid of the crap. And people have a hard time separating from that, and so they're trying to sell their house with a room or a garage or something stacked with boxes, and their question is, can't the buyer imagine this room empty? Can't they imagine this closet big, even though all my junk's in it? And the answer is what? What do you think the answer is? The answer is a big fat no. Of course very few buyers can imagine your house clean unless you clean it. Very few buyers can imagine new carpet unless there's new carpet there. All they see is the ugly, gross, dirty carpet with the pet mess that you cleaned up on it, or the crayon squiggle from your kid. So replace the carpet if your agent says replace the carpet. If your agent says you need to paint the room if you can. Get creative, figure it out. It's called problem solving, adulting, okay? You're selling your house. You can't charge a Ferrari price for a Pinto. It's just how life works. And then you can't say, but imagine it's a Ferrari. Here, buy my Pinto for $1 million, but imagine it's a Ferrari. Imagine it has a brand new paint job and drives beautifully, but it really is a Pinto. No one's gonna fall for that. So yes, you need the new carpet, you need new paint, and you need to get rid of your stuff. Okay? And no buyers cannot imagine it. They simply can't. Very few people have the ability to visualize that type of thing. And if they can't, you're making it more difficult. So what you want to do as a seller is remove those obstacles, make it easy for them. In fact, make it better for them. Make it look better than it typically is. Okay? Thank you for joining us this week. If you have questions or comments, you enjoyed this, please share it. And like us, join us on Facebook or YouTube. Stephanie Dupuis with Dupuis team at Keller Williams West Sound. We will see you next week.